Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome back to a new Whip and Chat video. In these Whip and Chat videos, I basically work on a current work in progress, which today is Little Lizard Garden by Rose Catherine Kahn and Diamond Art Club. I feel like I haven't worked on this whip on camera in quite a long time, so I figured I should pull it back out. Actually, that is not how I even chose this whip, but it's a good thing that my little wheel thing picked it. So, but it really has been a long time since I've worked on this whip. And feel free to pull out whatever you're working on, work alongside me, or also you could just like listen to this and do whatever you need to do. I will often do that with Whip and Chats just because it's a nice little length of time to listen to someone just chat about whatever. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get right on into it. Okay, so my accessories that I'm just using a Diamond Art Club tray. I've said it before, I actually just really like this tray, to be honest, and I've been using it for a while. And also it's easier on camera because the walls aren't super high, so my hand doesn't always get like, it's just not hard to like grab the drills for whatever reason while I'm on camera. And then for my pen, I'm using this Enablers Outpost pen. It's very pretty. In my single placer, I'm using the glue dots, and in my multi-placer, this is the 4 thin multi-placer from Diamond Art Club. I use Randa's Crafty Corner Putty. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the next section. I will be working on this section right here. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in also for you guys just a bit so you can see it a little bit better. This is definitely one of the darker sections. Ooh, a lot more like darker colors in this section, which is kind of fun. I also want to quickly, there's a release paper right above this one that isn't quite lined up with the other ones. I like to keep rows pretty like consistent. I don't know. It's not really that big of a deal, but if I'm able to just like fix it, I will. That was really almost good, except it wasn't. Okay, hopefully that'll just do the trick and I'm not spending like hours trying to fix this, because I could spend hours trying to fix this. There we go. I think that's fine. Okay. Anyways, that's perfect. Hi guys. Okay, I hope everyone is doing well. Since we have black in this section, we're gonna go ahead and the black in this is like a dot for 310. I'm gonna go ahead and just start, get this back to being focused. I'm gonna go ahead and just start with the black in this because I do enjoy just starting with the black or whatever color is like considered the black of the painting. I'm not sure why that is. I just think it's fun to get the black done and out of the way first and then fill in with whatever, you know, color is in the section. But anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. Oh no. I did not take any notes for this Whip and Chat video. It's actually Sunday morning. It's early morning. It is 8:30 on Sunday, November 10th. And why am I filming early? Like this early, you might ask, and I will get into that. But let's talk about my weekend a little bit. This has been a pretty chill weekend, I feel like. It has been a long time, and by a long time, I mean a couple of weeks since I've had a chill weekend like this. But anyways, on Friday I worked and then I had an appointment, and then Friday night I hung out with one of my friends and we ended up going to Michael's, and while I was at Michael's I actually ended up buying a shadow box. So I think for the Taylor Swift concert I'm gonna make a shadow box. Well, not I think, I am gonna make a shadow box. Because I just want to have like some sort of memory of the concert, and I think that's going to be a really good way to do it. So I bought a nice white shadow box. It's not like huge. I wasn't sure the size really. It's like an 8 by 10, I think. I have my coffee right here also. It's still kind of hot. I think it's like an 8 by 10, I think, inch. So it's not like huge, but I think it's big enough. And my plan, I ordered this really cute design off of Etsy, and basically it is customizable to the night that you were at the concert. And so basically I just ordered it, and in like the description box I wrote Indie Night 1, and the person already has this like basically like template of all of the outfits Taylor wore, the songs, the surprise songs, all that stuff. And basically like at the top has like Friday, November 1st, 2024, Lucas Oil Stadium, special guest Gracie Abrams. And then below that has a bunch of pictures of Taylor Swift, like hand-drawn pictures of Taylor Swift in all of the different outfits that she wore that night. And There were people like giving their templates away for free, but honestly, I loved the idea of having Taylor dressed up in each outfit that was specific to the concert. I think that in and of itself is like a really cool memory. So I ordered that off Etsy. It's a digital download, so I will still have to figure out where to go to print it off. Probably like an Office Max or an Office Depot, right? Probably. I feel like you also can't technically print that out at Walgreens, but I feel like that would be more of like a photo, not like printed. So I'm gonna do that at some point, not this weekend anymore, but I do want to do that at some point. So I ordered that to go in it, and then I have like friendship bracelets. I have my like light up bracelet that I want to put in there. And then I also printed out some photos of me from the concert, me and my friend from the concert, some photos of Taylor actually from the concert. I just printed off like 30 photos. If you guys don't do T-Mobile Tuesdays and you have T-Mobile, you totally should. I feel like the stuff from T-Mobile Tuesdays used to be a lot better. I'm thinking very specifically during like pandemic times. I remember that being a thing. I feel like now like it's kind of hit or miss with the stuff that you're able to get with T-Mobile Tuesdays, but basically it's kind of like every week there are different freebies that you can get for being a T-Mobile like user or member or whatever. So this past week was 10 free prints from Walgreens, and I texted my family group chat and I said, hey, if nobody else wants their codes, can you just send it to me, because I do want to like use, you know, a couple codes if I can. And thank you to my family who sent me a code, because I was able to use, I ended up using 3 of them total. So I ended up getting 30 pictures. I guess I only ended up using 2 other codes because I used my own. But I was able to print out just a bunch of photos that I wanted, and they turned out really cute actually. Even the ones of Taylor that I printed, I'm like, I don't know why I'm necessarily printing ones of Taylor specifically, but you know what? It kind of is what it is. So those turned out really, really cute. So I'm gonna put those in, like some of them, probably like 1 or 2 in the box. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest. I just think it's cute to have them, just kind of as like a keepsake regardless. So yeah, what else will I put in the shadow box? I really wanted to put confetti in the shadow box, but honestly, I didn't even mention this, and I meant to. I kept meaning to mention this. My friend and I ended up leaving directly before Karma, only because I hate walking through crowds with a passion, and I knew that, you know, like with 69,000 people at a concert, like that wasn't gonna be fun. Obviously, would it have been that big of a deal? No, but I did want to just like save my peace just a little bit with that one. So we decided to leave right before Karma, and I don't even think regardless I would have gotten my hands on any confetti. We were in the 600 levels, so I really don't think the confetti would have fallen near us anyways. So ideally, I would have liked to put some confetti in there. Alas, that will not happen. And so I think that's kind of all I'm going to put in the shadow box, but I think it's going to be really, really cute, and I want to hang it somewhere. I don't know where, maybe my bedroom, maybe my office, I don't know, somewhere to have the keepsake be a nice little keepsake forever. So that was a long-winded way of saying I got a shadow box on Friday. What else did we do on Friday? We went out to dinner. We went out to dinner at Noodles and Company. I love Noodles and Company so much. Such a good place. And then, I'm sorry, if I sound like I just woke up, it is because I did just quite literally wake up and film this. And then we ended up coming back to my apartment and we did a little bit of crafting. I ended up actually release papering Cozy Christmas. I kitted that one up the night before and I release papered it yesterday. And, yeah, sorry, my brain just like shut out on me. Not even yesterday, Friday is when I release papered it. So I did that, and then I worked a little bit on a Paint Gem Mini, but otherwise she ended up leaving, and then I stopped working on the Paint Gem Mini and I started working on Cozy Christmas because I knew I really wanted to get started on that one. So yeah, that was kind of Friday in a nutshell. Thank you guys for waiting. I hope the angle did not change too much. I had to go do something really quick. But yeah, so that was Friday in a nutshell. It was a little busy, but honestly, like not busy like it has been. More of like a chill busy, which is nice. So I did that. I think there's a tab on one of these. Maybe not actually. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. So anyways, Saturday, I slept in a little bit. I don't actually think I slept in like that much, but I slept in enough. And then I, relaxed. I went by my parents for lunch yesterday, so Saturday. And Then me and my dad went out for a little bit. We made a couple like stops. We ended up picking up my photos together, the ones I printed from the Taylor concert. Where else did we go? We went to, I was gonna say the library, but we did not actually go to the library. I went to the library on Friday. Where did we go? I know we went to like Metro Market. He needed something from there, but see, now I'm blanking. Oh, he needed buns. I think my mom was making like chicken sandwiches for dinner and she didn't have buns. So we made a couple stops yesterday afternoon, and then I went home, and honestly, I feel like yesterday afternoon was kind of like one big blur. I ended up, ideally, I really wanted to like read or diamond paint or do something, but I really ended up on my like chair watching TikToks for like 2 hours, which was like doom scrolling. That wasn't very good. And then at some point I had enough, and then I took a nap for an hour. So that's kind of how my evening went. And then I did actually want to film my whip and chat last night. Then I was just kind of a little bit annoyed at myself for wasting so much time, so I just didn't film it last night. So I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna film it tomorrow morning instead and hope that I'm in the mood, in which I actually am in the mood. So considering how early it is. So yeah, that yesterday was like a fine day. Like, I don't love the fact that I just spent so much time like scrolling through social media necessarily, but sometimes I guess you just need that like really mindless break, and I guess that's kind of what that was a little bit. I guess we're gonna go with this color next. Okay, so yeah, yesterday was just kind of like, kind of blah, but on the bright side, I started a new audiobook yesterday, so that's good. I got like over 50% of the way through it too, so that was definitely a win. So yeah, that was yesterday, and then today nothing has happened yet. But today at 11 o'clock, my parents are picking me up, and we are going to Illinois to visit my brother and my sister-in-law, and we are seeing a Little Shop of Horrors at one of their theaters in Illinois. I don't know which theater, honestly, but we're seeing Little Shop of Horrors, which is one of my favorites, actually. Probably one of my top 5 musicals. It is really good. If you guys don't know, I did theater. Maybe you guys don't know. I feel like I don't talk about this very often at all. When I was in high school, I did a lot of theater, musical theater. I just loved doing it. And I was actually in Little Shop of Horrors in high school. I was one of the doo-wop girls. So I think Little Shop of Horrors in general just kind of holds a special place in my heart for sure. So I'm really excited to see that. It's just such a good musical. If you ever get the chance to see it, it's very, very good. So, and the music is really good too. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. And then for dinner, I think we're going to this place called Claim Company, which I think is a burger joint. I've only been there once. Maybe not a burger joint necessarily, but definitely a place that sells burgers. I don't think that necessarily makes it a joint. So that is what we are doing after the show. And then we're coming back home. So I think it's going to be kind of a long day. So I'm glad I'm filming this now and just going to have it go up right away, like, you know, for tomorrow. Because I just know for a fact when I get home, this is not what I'm going to necessarily want to do. I don't even know what time we're getting home. I feel like when I get home tonight, I'm probably just going to want to, like, sit and either diamond paint or read or end up crashing. So yeah, that was my weekend in a nutshell. I hope everyone else has had a good weekend. This one definitely was more on the relaxing side, though, than past weekends have been, so I am definitely grateful for that. But anyways, what else has been going on? I feel like I didn't take any notes, so I have no idea what actually has been going on. I don't really think I have anything really coming up this upcoming week that I'm aware of. So I guess maybe we can start talking about diamond painting stuff. Diamond Art Club came out, or is coming out today with another mystery box, and it is Christmas themed. It seems that it's going to be, you can get for $170, 1 or 2 of 6 new Christmas designs, and then 2 probably overstock designs, or, you know, older designs. Let me know in the comments if you guys are planning on picking that up, or if you did already pick it up. I guess this video, depending on when you see it, I guess, but it is going up before, no, today's Sunday. They're releasing it today. I don't know why I thought it's releasing tomorrow. It's definitely releasing today. So it's definitely already going to be, you know, released by then. Let me know in the comments if you guys picked it up or not. I definitely feel like I had some regrets about not getting the Halloween box, but then, does that one have a tab? No, I don't think so. But also, I ended up getting the one I wanted in a D-stash, and I feel like if I had paid, you know, however much for the mystery box and then, you know, still risking not even getting the one painting I want, it just doesn't feel worth it. And I know, like, I could D-stash, but I feel like that's a lot of work, and props to the people that do it. I just feel like that's a lot of work on top of just, like, everything else that I'm already doing. I just don't want to put in the effort to D-stash things. So I feel like that's a little bit out of the question for most things for me. So I got to take that into consideration, that I'm probably likely just not going to be in the mood to de-stash anything. So I don't think I'm going to end up purchasing the box. I just don't imagine there's really much that can come out that's really going to be like a heartbreaker, but I say that now, that might not be the case. Oh, the coffee's the perfect temperature now. I love that. So, especially because it's Christmas, like, I know I've said, like, I think I'm turning into a Christmas girly, but I also think that, like, there probably comes a point that, like, I at least have too many Christmas paintings, just because it's not, like, my preferred holiday to diamond paint. I much prefer Halloween, so I don't know. I don't know. This is all just, like, personal preference. Let me know in the comments if you're planning on picking it up. I definitely do want to know if you already did pick it up. I am very excited to see which kits are getting released with it, so I'm excited to see all of that. Okay. What color do I want to work on now? Yeah, I'm gonna do that little up arrow color. I thought about working on Cozy Christmas in this video because I recently, you know, like I said, kitted that one up. But lately I have been choosing my whip, I guess ever since I finished, and I go back and forth between this, but definitely since I finished Inside Watery Eyes, I wanted to kind of, you know, have my wheel spinner app pick which painting I'm going to work on next, and it chose this one for this video, which was perfectly fine. I got that idea from my friend Kate, or Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper, and yeah, you basically just put all of your whips in like a spinning wheel app, and then it spins and it picks your next whip for you, which is kind of fun. So I definitely enjoy that. I think it's just fun because I love all the paintings I'm working on, and sometimes it's just hard to pick. Sometimes I do just end up like making an executive decision for myself and going, I'm gonna start this painting or work on this painting. I mean, that's kind of how I get when I'm ending. Like, if I'm really close to finishing a painting, I just want to get the painting done. So I'll usually just continue working on that one. I did a couple sections of Cozy Christmas before actually spinning the wheel. So I'm a couple sections into that painting already, which is fabulous. It's such a cute painting. I really am so thrilled that I kitted it up. I know I had some thoughts of like, I don't know if I should, just because it's so big, and I already have this other big whip going that I'm like, you know, 3 months deep into and haven't even like made a dent, I feel like. But honestly, I don't know. I'm making pretty good progress on this painting. I'm almost done with the third row. I don't know, I think my issue, and I want to know, do you guys also have this issue? Let me know in the comments, where my brain kind of thinks that like you can only work out like on one section at a time, and then once you finish your one section for the evening, you're done for the night. Like my brain is just kind of like, you're just done for the night when you finish the one section, and I kind of think to myself like, that's not very helpful, because sometimes like, even if it's like an easy section, like let's say it's like a small section with like lots of color blocking, my brain will still go, okay, good job, you're done now. I don't know what it is. If you guys have any tips or tricks, I've thought about maybe like trying to like walk around my apartment a little bit to help with that. But I feel like I could get a lot more done if I didn't have that mindset. I don't even know why I have that mindset. I just don't know. That's why when I did my trying to diamond paint for 12-hour video, that was fun to do because I kind of just continually kept diamond painting. So I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comments if any of you guys also have that issue. I don't know if that really is just a me issue or if that's kind of a more universal issue than that. Let me know. Oh no, that's fallen off. Okay. So I want to know any tips and tricks that you guys have for that, because I definitely don't want to be that person. Obviously, some nights I really do only have time for one section, and right, that's like totally fine. But sometimes if I like have a lot of time, or even on the weekends, like I don't know. I'm just bad at that. So I want to know any tips and tricks that you might have in the comments for that. I feel like this putty is getting a little bit old in my pen, and how I know that is nothing ends up sticking to the canvas easily. When it gets a little too like squishy and my drills start not sticking to the canvas, that's when I know that the putty is definitely not great anymore. But I feel like now is not the time to replace it, because I feel like I'm gonna wrap this up soonish. But yeah, let me know in the comments any tips. I do wanna know if anyone else struggles with that as well. So anyways, yeah, nothing is like sticking today. That's fun. So anyways, this weekend we had some releases. Oh my gosh, you guys, I really thought that I wasn't gonna buy anything this weekend just based off of like everything leading up to Friday afternoon, which I should know that Friday afternoon is always when they get me. But I really thought, I was like, this week, you know what? I just have a feeling. I'm not gonna wanna buy anything. And then we get a preview from Aria Illustration of a painting that I have been wanting for like forever, since I saw the original artwork come out on her Instagram. I was like, oh, okay, change of plans. I guess I am gonna purchase this weekend. No, it's such a pretty painting. It's the cottagecore witch one. I really have been waiting. So like, you guys know how excited I was about the cozy Christmas painting. Take that, and we're gonna multiply that by like 5. I was even more excited for this cottagecore witch painting, and honestly, I kind of forgot about it, that it was like a thing, or even a possibility of a painting. And so I was really excited to see it get released. Honestly, part of me is like, oh, I wish I had waited. I probably would have kitted that one up. But also, now part of me is like, wow, that could be like kind of almost a rainy day stash now that I'm working on a Aria illustration that I love and adore. And then I could just keep one for a rainy day, which is kind of, let's be real, what I'm doing with Cozy Christmas, because it was kind of a much needed like pick-me-up kind of kit. But now I have another. And there are just more Aria illustration that I just would love to see as diamond paintings. I just think her artwork is so adorable, detailed, and it makes for perfect diamond paintings. And I'm just a little bit afraid of what Diamond Art Club can do, because I know they can do really well. And my wallet will not be happy with me, but I've said it before, my wallet might not be happy with me, but my heart will be happy with me. And that's the motto I think everybody needs to go by. So yeah, all that to say, I ended up purchasing Cottagecore Witch this weekend because it came out, and I could not resist the absolute adorableness. Also, there are little, I think, ducks. Yeah, they're ducks in the painting, and it's just so cute. Let me know in the comments if you guys like want a full unboxing video when I get it. Let me know. And I ended up getting the Miss Holly painting with it, actually. I thought about getting the Dakota Deitweiler, like, new, like, cheese one, or whatever. I think it's called Endless Cheese. I kept that one on my wish list, just because that one has been in stock less time than the Miss Holly one has, and I was afraid the Miss Holly one might sell out. I think it's called I Will Leave the Light On. Very cute painting. It's more of a Christmassy painting, for sure. Definitely a Christmas painting, but it is just very, very fun, and I have been eyeing it since it came out, and I just never purchased it the week it came out, so I decided to go ahead and grab that one alongside Cottagecore Witch. So that's kind of what I bought this weekend. So I don't know when it's gonna ship out, but I'll definitely, you know, give you guys a little, I'll show you guys the cards I end up getting with the kits whenever I end up getting them. So yeah, I don't know what else has been going on diamond painting wise. It's already the 10th of November, so it like leads me to believe that we're probably gonna end up getting some Black Friday potential drops from all the shops at some point, you know, at the end of the month. I'm just mentally preparing myself for all of that. Maybe I really should stop buying from like Diamond Art Club in anticipation for all of the sales. I feel like, honestly, I'm gonna want to buy from Diamond Art Club. That I feel like is a given. I'm gonna want to buy from maybe Dreamer Designs. It really depends. They haven't been coming out with a ton that I've been wanting, so we'll kind of see what kind of stuff they're doing. I want to probably buy from Jaded Gem Shop if I can, and Muni Made. Muni Made, I don't actually have a ton on the radar right now that I've been wanting. And I feel like if they have stuff, it's been sold out. So I'm not sure what their plan is for Black Friday. Maybe they'll have a restock. Maybe they'll release some new kits. I'm not sure. But Jada Gem Shop, I know there are some pixel charted kits that I have on my mind that I would want. So I'm hoping maybe they'll do some sort of Black Friday sale. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So yeah, Black Friday is on the horizon, which is crazy, which means Thanksgiving's coming up, which means my long-awaited 4-day weekend from work is coming up. I really should actually, for work-wise, start thinking about when else I want to take off around it. So it's not something I've really thought about because I've been taking off for like Minnesota, the Taylor concert, just something I haven't thought about. So, gotta get on that too. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to add, but I don't really think there is. So I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video with my segment I have been adding in, courtesy of Katie, your Diamonds and Washi, what I've been reading, watching, and listening to, just because I am the type of person who flips through media so frequently, especially like when I'm diamond painting. I like to talk to you guys about like what I've been, you know, consuming media wise. So as for reading, I feel like the last few weeks I've just been like, oh, nothing. This week I actually have something. I don't have anything I'm physically reading actually. I DNF'd a book yesterday, like last night. I really wanted to like it. It was called The Bromance Book Club. And I don't remember the name of the author. And I don't know what it was, but something about it wasn't jiving with me. So I ended up DNFing it, which I'm actually really sad about because the other premises of some of the other books in the series actually sounded good. And I might still just move on to the second book and see if I like it. Like, they're just basically, I don't think there's anything connected, like, about, like, you know, needing to know the ending of one book to know what's gonna happen in the next, aside from, like, you know, if the characters end up together, which they almost always do because it's a romance. But they're basically just, like, interconnected worlds. Like, you just meet other characters from other books, and then the next book they have those characters, whatever. If that made any sense. So I might still try to give the next book a try. Maybe I'll give the next book a try on audio. I don't really know. I really don't think it being physical was the problem. I really just think the premise of the book was not well executed, personally. So, which sucks because I saw a lot of positive reviews. And so I was a little bit sad that I didn't really like it, but that's fine. That's just reading. But as for audiobook, I started, like I said earlier, I started and have read about 50%. I think it's called The Honeymoon Switch by, ooh, who's it by? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna pull up my phone since I don't recall anything about the book, apparently. It's called The Holiday Honeymoon Switch by Julia McKay. And yeah, I'm a little bit over 50% of the way through, and basically, long story short of what the book's about, is these two best friends, and one of the girls is supposed to get married, and her fiance ends up basically like dumping her right before the wedding, and the best friends decide to switch vacations they both had planned. So the girl who was about to get married goes on her best friend's art retreat kind of vacation, and then the friend goes on the girl's honeymoon. And it basically is about their adventures on each other's trips. So it's very interesting so far. I think it's cute. So I'm very excited that I, you know, am very much into it right now. And I don't know how much listening I'll get done today, but I am excited that I am, you know, that I found the book and I'm enjoying it. So that's what I've been reading, watching. Okay, watching is next. I feel like TV show wise, nothing. But, I mean, you know, like normal YouTube stuff, I feel like I've been watching. I've gotten back into watching booktubers, which I feel like this is how I roll. Like, I will be in a reading slump, and so therefore I will not watch any sort of booktubers because I don't know what it is. I just, like, don't feel like I can if I'm not in the mood to be reading. So whenever I am in the mood for reading, I end up watching more booktubers. Whether or not, I think that's flawed logic. I definitely think that's flawed logic. But it is what I do. I need to find this, oh, it's right here. It's like, I need to find this color. So yeah, I've been watching, you know, my booktubers again, and it's kind of what I've been watching. Listening to, I guess the normal, I don't know, Taylor. Been listening to a lot of Taylor. I don't know. I'm really sad because the last like part of her tour in Canada is starting next weekend, and my plan is to definitely watch, you know, the live streams for them. But I'm gonna be so sad when this tour is over. Like, especially having just gone to the tour, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like the tour has just been like something I have just, you know, had on in the background as background noise for the last like year. I know the tour has been going on longer than that, but I got more invested in it like a little over a year ago. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself once the tour is done. So sad. But anyways, yeah, I feel like that's just kind of what I've been listening to. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap up this whip and chat video. Let me know in the comments just what everyone else has been up to. I hope everyone, you know, has a good day, is doing well. I don't understand. The one thing about this tray is that sometimes drills just get stuck. I don't know if it's static or if like something is sticky in my tray. Maybe I just need to wipe it down, but anyways, you guys, if you made it this far in the video, leave me any sort of music emoji. Leave me a music emoji. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.